All right, let me break it down for y'all because I can power through this pretty easy. Do not say power line through this.
Okay. I will do my best to refrain.
Okay, so
Busy myself with petting Millie.
there you go. Anna Kendrick plays Becca, who is a college freshman going to college for the first time because her dad told her to give it a try because he's a college professor, and she doesn't. She wants to move out to LA and go be a DJ and produce music, and she makes sick mixes that are actually pretty good because I'm sure they hired somebody to do really good mixes of existing songs. So it's pretty good. And there's these two a cappella groups on campus, the Barden Bellas, who do nothing entertaining and dress like flight attendants, and they're all attractive, and that's their bit. And then there's the Treble Makers. I forgot for a moment.
Please.
Which is the boys, and they're so somehow like the perfect amount of cringe cool that it works. And they're legitimately good. Everybody singing in this movie are legitimately good.
Low key, they're all pretty sharp.
Okay, somebody mute Jarvis's microphone. Jarvis, the non-music guy, making music puns today. That's what he's doing over there. He's gonna go iTunes. That's gonna be the whole joke. Okay, so they're
Hey, true or falsetto? Movies are awesome.
the falsettos is a musical, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
But it qualifies as what we call a jukebox musical. Do you know the difference?
I hope you'll educate me right now.
So musical is a story that has music that goes along to it, right?
Like La La Land, which
like
we
La La
also
Land.
have uploaded already if you want to go watch it.
And a jukebox musical is a musical that takes songs from pop culture and mash them all up into the story so that they make sense in the story.
So is that different than juke joints, like the one in Sinners, which we also have recorded a review online that you can go on?
I would say technically no,
Gotcha. Fair.
which is different from a juke jam, which is a Chance the Rapper song.
Is there a difference between a juke joint and a regular joint?
Yes.
Which one do you get more time for?
Definitely a regular joint.
Oh, okay.
Hope this helps.
Sorry, I'm in a very goofy mood right now, guys.
Yeah, he's in a very goofy moody. Look at him. Look at him.
Yes, look at who's getting involved.
Anyways, the Bellas are falling apart because there's only two of them because the rest of them graduated, and the Troublemakers are going strong because I guess none of them graduated.
Let me interject something here. The judges, Elizabeth Banks and the other guy. What's his
I
name?
do not believe any of their lines were ever written into a script.
Yeah,
Just to be clear,
Yeah, I would. believe it was
everything
all
they say
improvised.
is insane.
Oh, dude, she says some wild.
I'm pretty
stuff.
sure they had like 2 days on set, and they were just put in that one room, and they just kept like they just set him in there, hit record, and just let him go.
Yeah,
That's all it sounds like.
and I want to make it clear that they do not like our main protagonist group. These
No, the
ladies.
Bellas.
No, they don't like them at all.
No, they say weird, crazy things about them throughout the
Yes.
entire time. So Becca is being encouraged by her dad to put herself out there and be a part of something that's not just herself. And in doing that, she meets this guy, Skylar, who is very unabashed himself.
Their first interaction, isn't it him just driving?
Yeah, he's
by,
driving by in a taxi.
singing loud at her for a few seconds.
Yeah. He was singing "Carry On My Wayward Son"
Yeah, it was.
before the guitar solo, and he's just himself. He's very outgoing. He very openly was like, "Yeah, I'll audition for this a cappella group."
Dude, he's a full-time movie fan. He loves movies.
He is a full-time movie fan. That's part of his bit.
Yeah.
And so Becca gets encouraged to audition for the Bellas, and she's like, no, I'm not going to do that. And then she ends up doing that anyway. And a bunch of people do as well.
She gets caught singing in the shower.
Oh yeah. She denied them at the little club fair.
Her thing was, I actually cannot sing it. I'm horrible at it.
Yeah.
You would hate my
And
voice
then
if you ever heard it.
The co-captain of the Bellas hears her singing in the shower and is like, you have to audition, please audition, you'd get it. But they're both naked in the shower. Which, if that didn't convince you to watch the movie, what's wrong with you? Anybody, straight, gay, bi, whatever, come on.
Yeah, there was a dude in the shower.
There were a few.
There was a guy.
There was only one that we saw like his face, but
yeah,
we saw a few.
Something for everybody.
Some for everybody, for sure. That's what this movie is. Some for everybody. If you are a chronically straight man, there's a shower scene. They do some singing, but like, hey, what's there not to love? I'm lingering on this too long. So they do the audition. Nice big singing number. Jacob Wysocki from Dropout TV is a part of that, which is crazy. He's the guy who goes, I can't sing a lick, but if I could, I'd be a much happier man, but I can't, and I hate myself every day for it. That's him. That's that guy. He now is a full-time comedian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Full-time comedy fan, huh?
Full-time comedy fan. Wow, surprise. A lot of people get to join the groups, the a cappella groups, except for Benji, who's played by Ben Platt, who is a classically trained a Broadway singer.
My brain is not very good at remembering like all the bits and pieces, but I don't know if we're close to it. But isn't there a part where? Oh wait, they haven't gotten the members yet, right?
No, they're inducting everybody, and then Skylar looks and he goes, "Oh, Benji didn't make it."
Well, they're kind of like desperate. So at first they're like, only 10s are allowed in the group.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, anybody that can sing that wants
anyone
to.
that can carry a
kinda
note,
sing. Yeah.
anybody who auditioned basically can get in at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they needed to fill spots.
I think we've all been there. Am I right?
Hey, if you ain't picked last. So they all get inducted, and then they have this big aka party
Oh.
with alcohol and.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
That's very good. I'll allow that one.
Where they've got like weird rules. The troublemakers are always trying to hook up with as many of the Bellas as possible, and the Bellas aren't allowed to hook up with the troublemakers, or else they get kicked out, which happens to one of the girls. They just got weird rivalries, and Becca and Skylar are kind of hitting it off. They both work as like interns at the radio station.
There's the romantic tension couple.
There's some romantic tension. But they're not doing anything. They're not
He's
part of
making
anything
funny
yet.
faces to her between the shelves at work.
Yeah. And it's
kind-
obvious that he's into her for sure.
Yeah, he's a little bit insecure about how hot their boss is.
Yeah. That is true. And then they go to
For the guys, he has
for the guys, he
he's
got
great
abs.
Great abs.
And for the girls, there's a shower scene with two very attractive women. Yeah.
Well,
Do I need to talk about it more?
no,
I can bring my
no,
wife in
we
here.
can
She
move
can
on.
talk about it too.
We can move on.
Okay. I love looking like a creepy guy on the internet.
Some people do that.
Some people are.
Some people do it for a living.
Some people actually are.
Lots of people.
So they go to the
Hey,
best
lots
part of the movie.
Lots of people vlog that stuff.
That's true. Yeah. We get to the best part of the movie, the riff off, where everybody kind of
Is
learns
this before or
that
after they they do their one gig at that rich people.
this is before.
Okay.
This is before.
Sorry.
They do the riff off. This is where they learn that Becca actually can hang.
Yeah.
And she starts out kind of cringe, and everyone's like, "What's happening?" And then Everybody joins in.
And she brings it home.
Yeah, and then they get disqualified because of some stupid rule, which I don't actually think exists, but it's fine.
What was it? What was the rule?
You can't sing. You can't use. Oh, no. Okay, so you have to start. The whole rule of the riff off is you have to start the song where the current song is about to lead in a word. So if it's like, you give love a bad romance, you know, you gotta.
The last word has to connect to the beginning of the next. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So the word that she had to sing was it. No, it.
Yeah.
And she sang it's.
Yeah.
And it's lame. It was lame, but it's fine. That was the whole point. And then they go do their gig.
Yeah.
Where the Bellas aren't doing too hot.
Yeah, they bomb.
They bomb so hard
because of the nodes.
But we learned about that after that gig, and basically they only got the gig because the frat boys wanted the hot Bellas, and I'd argue they still are. There's like, actually, yeah, all of them.
Yeah,
all of them are. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean,
I was trying to think of one, and I was like, no, that's
she's pretty still.
Yeah,
like the awkward Asian, the weird Asian girl. Like she's
still pretty. Yeah.
I mean, Rebel Wilson, she's still attractive.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what? I will say this.
Can we? Yeah, I was gonna say, if we could talk about it for a moment, calling her Fat Amy is kind of like extremely off base. She's not that big.
No,
she's not that big at all.
And not only that, but like, I hate it even more because I've seen her other movies, and she's also characters still self-deprecating. I'm like,
yeah. She recently lost a lot of weight because she was done playing that role specifically, which is fine.
Yeah. What was the movie she was in with Anne Hathaway where they were?
Oh man, I don't know. I'd have to look it up. It was recent, right?
Well, it's the one where they like take advantage of guys and
were they bridesmaids?
No, not Bridesmaids. Hey, she was.
No, not Bridesmaids. But like, there was a weird one that she was in recently where they were bridesmaids, and it was weird.
But Rebel Wilson and Anne Hathaway. I forget. I rewatched that one recently. I've seen it twice now. I don't know why. I think I just saw it pull up on like Amazon Prime or something. I was like, yeah, I'll rewatch it. So it made me laugh. So
she was apparently in something called Senior Year in 2022, but
yeah. So
it was Bride Hard. That was the one I was thinking of. Oh, it was weird.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah,
but yeah, the self-deprecating
and Cats
wasn't really a fan of that.
She was also in Cats.
I heard about that.
It's unfortunate. I hope she got paid well.
Yeah, I heard it was terrible.
So we hear that I forget her name, but she has nodes. The co-captain, she has nodes.
Yeah,
so she can't sing.
The redhead is.
And they learn that she could actually sing the low notes now, which is pretty cool for an all-girl group. That's pretty good. And so they end up going to the next competition, where they do the exact same thing that they've done every single competition and have not changed it up at all.
Let me stop right here because this was one of my pet peeves. Yeah. Because the main girl, whatever her name is, the mean one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look it up so that we can be a part of it all.
So she was like, no, we do this every year. We have to do this. This is our tradition. This is blah blah blah. She kept saying this like, oh, we don't stray from this. We do this every year. And they kept doing the same songs. And I'm like...
Chloe. No, Aubrey.
Okay. Her. I was just like, okay, you keep doing the same songs. How has that worked out for you?
Yeah.
Since you've been there? Not good.
Not good at all.
Why?
But she's not original and she's scared to change things.
And yeah, but it's like, okay, well, like the logical thing is to say, okay, well, if what we've been doing hasn't won us anything and people hate it and we're getting kicked out,
we should definitely try something different.
Then, yeah, let's.
And Becca has started saying that a few times.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's the one who kind of improv'd the whole thing that, you know.
Yeah, and then she did improv during that part because she could see that everything was bombing and it barely got them through.
Yeah.
Because somebody else got disqualified. That wasn't this one.
That was later on.
That was the next one. Yeah, this one was the Troublemakers, Sacapella, and them. Sacapella is an awesome name for a group
Oh,
though.
dude, what was I forgot that? What's his name? I remember the older guys, the alum that were doing.
Yeah,
Oh, there was two
There
people
was-
in there that. Yeah, I remember.
and you're
okay,
talking about the all of those comedians that just show up for that cameo alone.
Yeah, because so what's his name? Because he was in Clueless.
You got, oh man, I'm trying to find them.
I can't believe I hate that I'm blanking on his name, but he was in Scrubs, and the first thing I thought of when I saw him on screen was Turk Turkelson. Oh, Jolo Truglio.
Truglio.
I love him so much. He's so funny in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He's hilarious. Him.
Jason Jones, or
No,
you talk about?
Donald Faison.
Yes.
Him. He was in Clueless, and he was in Scrubs. And I just remember that what's it called? One of the head doctors or the chief of whatever, chief of the hospital calls him Turk Turkelson.
Turkelson.
That's not even his name. It's his first name twice.
I like that.
His first name with a little son on the end of it.
Turkelson.
Describe this great.
So they get into a fight. No, this all did happen in the same one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it did all happen in this one.
Okay,
There was
say
another group from another college where they had some kid doing Michael Jackson. And he was singing all of like the Michael Jackson high notes and everything.
Yeah.
They're like, man, he's really good. And they didn't make it, and Becca got blamed for it. And then that kid got disqualified because he's not in college. He was a high schooler.
Yeah.
And he was getting picked up by his mom. That's how they found out. That was actually a Benji found out.
Oh yeah.
And he narked on them. So the Bellas got to move on to the finals of whatever. I don't know. It's not real. It doesn't matter. It's probably real now because of this movie. But and so they have a big old blowout, and Skylar shows up right at the end of the blowout with the Bellas, and Becca leaves. And then Skylar shows up and is like, "Whoa, what's going on?" She's like, "Oh, Jesus, of course you." Oh, no, yeah. They got arrested because they all got in a fight with the old men.
Yeah. Well, before that, they because we didn't really touch on this yet, but they've kind of been dating. They've been going on dates. They've watched
The ends of movies.
Yeah, yeah, because she had never watched the end of any movie ever, I guess.
Yeah, including Breakfast Club.
Yeah, she had never seen the end of Breakfast Club, so that's a whole thing, and it's their little cutesy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing. So
their
they're
meet cute.
kind of a thing, and now they get arrested, or she gets arrested.
Yeah, and her dad bails her out because Jesse calls and is like, "Hey,
Dad,
she got arrested," and she's like, "Jesus, you're always here. I don't need to be saved every time or whatever." She's just pushing him away.
She doesn't have a great relationship with her dad, and then he does the whole "I'm disappointed in you," and she's just even more upset that
Yeah.
She's
Was
like,
the
why
deal
call
to
him?
go off to California is called off now?
Yeah, because
she can't
her
go do
whole
that.
deal was like her dad was like, if you do your time, then here and
Yeah, then I'll send you to California. You can go do your
do what
DJ
you
thing.
want to do.
Yeah.
And then that got taken away. So she's just everything bad is happening at once, which they sometimes do.
That's how
as they
movies
do
function
sometimes.
usually. Yeah. That's how that
And
works.
that was the friction that causes them to kind of break up, even though they
Yeah.
weren't really together.
Yeah. And so the Bellas
a
struggle without
romantic
her for a little
comedy
bit. That is a romantic comedy trope.
Or any romantic.
Yeah.
I think.
They all then like after that happens, they get the news that they're actually going to the finals. I don't remember who shows up to be like, "Hey, you should maybe come back." Oh no, she just walks in. She was gonna go and apologize.
Yeah.
And they're in the middle of having a breakdown
Yeah,
where Chloe and Aubrey are like looking at some of them being like, "You guys have any?" This is my favorite joke of the whole movie.
Okay.
Is you guys? What are you even doing? You're acting like you haven't even been here all semester. And it's like two completely new girls and just a part of the group now, which I thought was great.
Yeah, and then she like throws up everywhere, and then the Asian girl falls in it and starts making a.
Yeah,
angel.
it's crazy.
I was like, what?
And then Becca shows up and she goes, I don't think things are going well. And then Aubrey hands her the pitch pipe and goes, hey, if we're going to do this, we need to do something different. This is for you. And it falls in the puke. And she goes, how about we just go somewhere else?
Yeah.
And then
Well,
they
she
have a sweet little moment all together.
She does her whole thing where she's taking her chair out slowly and looking
Yeah.
back to see if they'll tell her to stop, and they finally do.
Yeah.
And then the other stuff.
And then they go have a sweet little mashup in a parking lot somewhere.
Yeah. And that's not a sexual thing, the mashup.
Yeah, no, it's not a sexual thing. Could have been, though. Might have been better if it was. And then we go straight to the finals. And we get we get a killer performance by the Troublemakers who don't have Bumper anymore because Bumper gets to go sing backup vocals on a Josh Groban album.
Yeah.
Which is also a crazy thing to
He was
just
like,
happen.
bye, losers.
Yeah, so they had a spot for Benji. Benji got to sing. It's a really good performance. I'm sorry. Sorry if you guys hate mashups. It was pretty good. Yeah. And then the Bellas go up and they do their thing, which is different. Yeah. Completely different.
Which is good. Which is what
and it's really good. Yeah. And it includes a little homage to a Breakfast Club because she finally watched Breakfast Club and understood the whole thing.
Yeah, she does that.
And that was her apology to Jesse.
Yeah, that was the trope where one of the people in the couple, because they're not talking and the other one won't listen to them.
Yeah,
does the super romantic thing that
of listening to them
that happens. Dude, bars are so low these days. All you have to do is listen to somebody. But she does the thing that like she can't say with words, but tells everything that he needs to know.
Yeah, they say, "Hey, I get it now."
Yeah,
yeah. Except I'll be real. People that do that in real life, here's what they do, and you can back me up on this. I'm sure. What they do is somebody goes, "Oh, hey, Breakfast Club's my favorite movie. We should watch it," and then they don't watch it together. And then instead of watching it to apologize to the person, they just do the "Hey." Hoping that it really solves the problem, but it doesn't because you didn't watch the movie.
I also think that that's just not as cool as people think it is.
No, it's not. It's like that is like bare minimum.
Yeah,
it's like and you know what actually is cool? Hey, I'm really sorry that I shit on something that you thought was cool. You're right. It was cool. I watched it. It was cool. Yeah, I was wrong. And the Bellas win.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah. And then
don't you forget about me.
And they get married and live happily ever after.
Yeah. And then Pitch Perfect 2 happens and it's not as good. And then Pitch Perfect 3 happens and I didn't even watch it. Hey, you.
How'd you like that episode? Did you like it?
You like movies? You like this one?
Do ya?
You should subscribe to this channel right now.
Also, as well.
Yeah. You got friends? Yeah, you do.
Do you? Hopefully.
Show it to them. Show this to them.
Prove it. Prove it to us you got friends.
There's other videos to watch too. Why don't you watch those if you're so cool?
Yeah, prove you're not a bot. Leave a comment.
Word.